Is selling with ThredUp worth it in soon-to-be 2025? Well, that's what I have been endeavoring to find out over the last few months, so let's throw it back to July. Yeah, quite a while ago now, right after I just wrapped up my clothing swap and had a big pile of stuff to send in my cleanout bag. Also, if you're new here, hello, my name is Melody. I make videos about customizing your clothes, creating costumes, and generally just being a crafty woman. You can also find me getting up to these same nefarious activities over on Instagram. Is selling your clothes with ThredUp worth it? It wasn't really worth it in 2021. The last time I sent a clean out kit. I made $3.43, I believe. Yeah, not great. But since then, it has changed a little bit. I actually would not normally have any interest in sending another clean out kit to them after my first experience, but they sent me one with my last purchase a couple months ago, so I don't know, might as well for the content, right? If it's a complete waste of time, you won't waste yours. So first things first, their policies for selling with ThredUp, or the procedure, I guess. There's a lot of stuff that they just don't accept, and that seems to increase every year. So the first thing I want to do today before I send anything in is just figure out what brands and items to not even bother sending. Because you can really send anything that you want, really, but that's not a guarantee that it's gonna be sold. A lot of stuff they will keep and sell, but as a thrift item, not consignment, so they get some money for it, but you don't. And then anything that they just deem in too poor of condition, they will recycle. So that's nice. If you just want to send in things to have them recycle it, I guess you could do that. So I have, oh my gosh, why did I do that? I have this whole tote bag here of things that are partially from me, partially from my friends that they gave me permission to send into ThredUp, stuff that was left over from our last clothing swap. So I have a decent amount of clothing to potentially send in, but as I said, they have increased the restrictions on what goes to consignment. So let's find out what brands they do and don't accept. So let's go to the selling guide. I'm not gonna be super in depth with this. You guys can go to the website and dive into all the nitty gritty. You can do your own due diligence. I believe in you. I believe in your competence as a human. Maybe I shouldn't. Is that a mistake? I will actually go over some of the policies very briefly and just show you where they are on the website, but please go review all of them thoroughly before sending in your bag. Under the Sell With Us section, it goes over the basic steps of the process. They claim that between 50 to 80% of cleanout items are typically accepted from each bag. They also state that you will most likely be earning less per item than if you sold it yourself. I'm glad they're more upfront about that fact now than they had been previously. If you click on the link about fees, it will take you to a breakdown of all the fees associated with cleanout kits. I recommend taking a few minutes to read through all the frequently asked questions at the bottom of this page, such as the estimated timeline for your kit to be processed and how you can use your payout. On the All About Earnings page, you'll find which brands are and are not eligible for consignment and a breakdown of typical payout percentages by tier. And on the selling guide page, you'll find more information on what you can send in and what they don't accept. Again, I'd recommend looking all this over in more depth yourself. Okay, what we can't sell. Ineligible brands for payout. Wow, I am already seeing most of the stuff that I have on here as ineligible for payout. Ooh, okay. Okay, let's start with this. This tiny little purse is Tommy Hilfiger. So we'll send this in. I have a feeling that cider is not on the list of accepted things. Oh, cider is eligible. Sweet. Okay, this is, I want to say this is Old Navy. Sonoma Goods for Life. Old Navy is not eligible, which is really lame. American Eagle is eligible, that's good. Universal Thread, ineligible. Also lame, like such a staple brand in my closet. I thrift stuff that is originally from Target all the time. Dress Barn, I have a feeling Dress Barn won't be. Oh, it is eligible. Okay, cool, let's throw that on the pile. Merona, Target brand, not eligible. Okay, I'm sensing a trend here, no Target. White House Black Market is eligible. Here's another Old Navy that's ineligible. This is a Walmart brand. No Boundaries. Not surprisingly, Walmart brand ineligible. Talbot's is eligible. What about Wild Fable? Because that's Target, but that is kind of trendy. Nope, still ineligible. Another Target brand, Knox Rose, also ineligible. BCBG is eligible. Or is it Liz Claiborne Career? Oh, ineligible. Interesting. I actually got this off of ThredUp originally. Do you think they'll take it back? Okay, Vans is eligible. Got this big old trench coat. H&M is probably ineligible. Yep, that is a shame. Style & Co. Style & Co. Oh, this is eligible. This is a Walmart brand, but it's a trendier one. Oh, Free Assembly is eligible? Really? So interesting. Okay, so far nothing from Target, but Free Assembly from Walmart is acceptable. Interesting. What is this, Wild Fable? That was a no. I think this is another Target item. Yeah. Okay, another Target item. And okay, finally, the last item. Ardeen. Ineligible. Shame, that's a cute little cardigan. On this chair back here, I think it's in the frame, that is everything that is eligible for payout that I will be sending in. I am going to give the items a quick wash first, whether that's in the machine or by hand. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff that just is ineligible though. There's a huge pile on my floor that I'm just gonna take to the thrift store. Here's a quick recap of everything that was eligible that I sent in. As you can see, the bag was not entirely full. I'd recommend waiting to send your clean out kit until it is entirely full, and you'll understand why shortly if you don't already. Then it was off to the post office to drop off my bag and wait. Okay. My clean out kit was finally processed. I just got the email this morning. It is Friday, September 13th. So let's see what they accepted. So who wants to place a bet on what they actually accepted? I'm gonna super lowball here and guess that maybe 4 items got accepted. I don't feel too confident about it, but let's find out. So I'm on my account now. Let's go to sell active items. Oh, 7 active items? Okay, that's better than I thought. So it looks like they took the Sonoma Goods for Life bodysuit. That was from my friend. They took the White House Black Market 3/4 sleeve blouse. That's actually very interesting to me because that's an older item that I got secondhand from my mom, so I thought they wouldn't accept it because it's older. The Talbot cords they accepted. I think I might have gotten those from ThredUp originally. Same thing with the Vans short sleeve shirt. And then the American Eagle jeans, those were also from my friend. They accepted that. They accepted the cider dress and they took the Tommy Hilfiger bag. So not too bad. So I can up the price of these. Oh, and it looks like I can add more detail or change the color. Yeah, that's not brown, it's orange. So I'm gonna go through and update the details for some of these and make sure that they're accurate. I don't think I'm gonna change the price because I could up the prices of everything and try to get more of a payout from them, but I feel like ThredUp already charges so much that I'm just gonna leave it at whatever they calculated to be the best price and hope that they sell for that. Okay, so if everything sells for what they have it currently listed at, it looks like I would potentially earn $22.63, which is not terrible, but then the fees would be freaking $18. So I would earn $4. Why is the bag fee $2.99? It was just sent to me randomly in a purchase, in an order like months ago. So why am I... This is stupid. This is really stupid. Okay, so 7 out of however many I sent in. I don't remember how many items I sent in, so I'll put it here. So I'm gonna leave it there for now. I'm not gonna touch the price that they have set. I might go through and edit any details to make sure everything is accurate. Some of these items have 30 days to sell. Some of them have 45 days to sell. So that will put me near the end of October. Actually, that will be the end of October. By the time this is all said and done, it'll be the end of October. So I'll check in with you guys once these things have or have not sold. Okay, could have been worse. Could have been worse. Still not amazing, but it could have been worse. Alrighty guys, everything is finally wrapped up, all said and done. It took longer than I thought it would. It's mid-November, but let's see how it all panned out. Out of 11 items that I sent in, 7 of which were accepted, only 3 items sold. Not great, not terrible. There was one item that was sold a couple times but returned a couple times. It was a pair of pants. So 3 items sold from this particular bag. It was 93 cents for the Vans short sleeve shirt, $1.86 for the cider dress, and $2.95 from the Tommy bag. I mean, the shirt and the dress, if I had tried to sell them myself on eBay or Poshmark, I probably wouldn't have gotten much more after you calculate out fees and shipping costs and all of that. The bag, I feel like I definitely could have sold for more, but these were items that I didn't want to bother selling anyway, so no huge loss there. My total earnings from those 3 items is $5.74. I would not be too mad about that if I could actually use those $5.74, if I could use that as shopping credit. But the fees, oh my gosh, the fees are exorbitant. This is insane. So they don't charge you that $18 up front. They deduct it from whatever you earn. Obviously, I did not meet that threshold, so you have to make earnings of at least $18 to get anything. And the reality is, this does save you so much time and energy as far as listing and selling items. Selling items yourself is so much work. I don't really have the space to be storing tons of inventory. So I was ready to be more forgiving of the fees because it's taking all of that work out of the equation for you. You literally just send your stuff off, but the fees are just so high. The fees are so insane, even considering all the work that they are doing for you. So like I said, the earnings that I did make, the $5.74, that's not too much less than what I would expect to make selling those items myself on eBay, having sold a lot of my old clothes there myself. But oh my gosh, the fees alone make this absolutely not worth it. Not to mention, if I go back to my selling dashboard, there's a note at the top that says, due to our current inventory needs, we've moved you to our donations program. All the convenience of cleaning out, but in lieu of a payout, we donate $5 per kit to a charity of your choosing. What if I don't want that? Like, are they just removing my option to do a clean out bag for pay? Yeah, they're not letting me do a clean out bag for earnings. That is so messed up. That's really messed up. To me, what that says is that my stuff has not been high value enough, so they're just bumping me down to the donation program, which I don't want to do that. I would rather just support my local nonprofit thrift stores and donate to them. It's only $5, and I feel like it would be better to just go directly to the website of whatever charity I want to support and give them $20 or $50 directly rather than going through ThredUp. I don't know, it just, that's not greenwashing. It's, I don't know, what kind of washing would you call that? Where it's like, wow, look, we're doing so much good. Look at us. Sorry, I'm feeling really sassy this week. Okay, so let's wrap this up with some final thoughts. Was this worth it? For me, no, not at all. And really what it comes down to is that bag fee and the service fee. It's just so high. The brands that they seem to be prioritizing, I don't typically buy from, so that's not what I'm sending in. I can imagine that for your average middle-class shopper, especially if you get a lot of items secondhand like I do, this probably isn't going to be worth your time. If it were not for that fee, the $18 bag and service fee, then I would say this is maybe worth it. If you are a regular shopper with ThredUp and those few extra bucks are gonna go towards your next purchase, I think that could be worth it, but I would have to send in so many items from brands that I don't typically have to meet that threshold and even earn a few dollars. So I just don't see how this is worth it for the average person. I think you're better off doing the work to sell it yourself online on another platform, finding a local consignment shop in your area, selling it on Facebook Marketplace. Honestly, I think you'd have better luck that way. And I have noticed I'm having a harder time finding those lower tier brands that I like on ThredUp. It almost feels like they're phasing them out in favor of luxury or just like higher end stuff, even though they're not necessarily better quality, they're just a higher price. Yeah, this was just such a disappointment. I don't want to say I had high hopes for it, but I was hopeful about being surprised. Maybe I was a little bit hopeful that maybe I would be proven wrong. I wanted to be proven wrong, but I was not. Unless you're sending in a crap ton of stuff all at once, this really might not be worth it. Again, I would rather just donate to my local thrift store or put it up for free on Facebook Marketplace or the buy nothing, sell nothing group and give it directly to someone who I know wants it and is going to use it. Anyway, that's been my experience this time around, and that's pretty much the final nail in the coffin for cleaning out with ThredUp for me. I would love to know if you guys have had a similar experience, or maybe you've had a wildly different experience and have had plenty of success with them. I don't know. You can let me know if there's something I'm just completely missing that would make this more successful. I can't really change the brands and the type of clothes that I have. I'm not shopping with later donating in mind. I'm shopping with what I like and will wear in mind. So I'm not shopping with the intention of reselling it. Cool, never need to do that again. Has this changed your mind at all on whether you will be cleaning out with ThredUp? Have I just confirmed how you already feel about it? Probably just a lot of confirmation bias happening right now. It's fine. It's fine. So thank you guys for watching. If you did make it all the way to the end of this video, drop a purse emoji down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and hanging out with me today. Make sure you subscribe if you want to hang out again next time. And I'll see you when I see ya. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but if I am, you know, I'll just have voice over me take care of it. Yeah? Okay.